Hey guys, this is the Anime Fiend bringing to you today One Piece chapter number 993, Wano Country's Dream. And oh, finally, man, finally, look. Well, here you go, right? Here you go, people. This is Oda, doing his mojo, doing his magic. Of course, man, of course. Just you'll get what I'm talking about in in few moments. But of course, we start the chapter with our you know beautiful cover page, and you know that is of course, you know oh my family, gang beads, oh my family, volume 37. And what do we see? Yeah, Gotti and Lola are finally getting married. So yeah, I mean, this thing, everybody expected was gonna happen like way back, even before Pound was there. So yeah, I mean, this is pretty obvious, but I guess Oda was just waiting for Pound to join in the celebrations, right? Yeah. So whatever, I guess, man. I guess this probably is the last page, or maybe one or two more. But yeah, either way, that's all my family. But of course, we have a huge announcement with the cover page, and that is the climax of the third act is upon us. Well, as a lot of people expected, right? I mean, a lot of people were saying, like, yeah, this time instead of Hiyori, of course, the beautiful Black Maria is gonna, sing out the climax, the end of this act. And well, there you go, man. People were correct. And yeah, well, here you go. And what do we see? Well, we see the flower capital, right? People are just enjoying themselves. They're crying, they're laughing, they're drinking, eating, because this is the only time that they could actually do all of these things, because, well, they can't do shit when Orochi is ruling them. And right now, because Orochi isn't there, and people could just enjoy and do whatever they want for one day. And that's why everybody is like enjoying. They're like, god damn, man. And because of the prophecy, right, they're like, man, I just hope like the prophecy is true. Like, I know it's all fairy tale and bullshit, but like, I really want to dream that maybe the prophecy is true, and maybe Orochi is being slain there and alongside Kaido. And maybe tomorrow we wake up and see that Kozuki family is finally back. And they're just dreaming, right? Of course, they don't know what's happening, but they're like, they know about the prophecy, right? So they're just maybe, man, I hope, please. And they're just enjoying, sing, dance, let's have fun today, it's the fire festival. And they're just enjoying themselves, and trying to ease their pain, right? I mean, of course, the flower capital people have easy compared to the other regions, but still they know how oppressed they are, right? They're basically like, well, we can't do shit. So maybe we gotta, we are living in fear, but at least we are living, right? So they're just they have this sad life. So basically, right, they're just hoping it gets better. But anyways, of course, we cut to Onigashima, and now we see what actually Queen did, right? Queen, remember, he shot those bullets. And people were assuming, like, dude, are they sea stone, are they plague bullets, are they something else? Like, yeah, well, yes, they are actually plague bullets, but they're different from what we've seen in the Udon prison, right? They're not mummy bullets, right? They are like, they're called, the Excite Bullet ice demon. And yeah, what do? They actually, they whoever gets hit, like, first he freezes, right? His complete body is like covered in snow and stuff, and he just sprouts these two horns, and they become like this oni, right? Ice oni, right? Ice demon, of course. The name is ice demon, so yeah, whatever, right? And they just beat everybody. Like, we see that one samurai dude who became that, he's just beating samurai and the Kaido's subordinates, right? Beach pirates and samurai alike. Like, he's just out of control. He's hitting whoever he can, and Drake and Zoro are looking like, yo, what the hell is this? And even Robin is like, dude, that's spreading. And like, these dudes, right? They're biting others, and they're like infecting them as well, just like zombies, right? Just like the previous ones, just like the mummy bullets, they're spreading it, right? And Chopper is like, he has this deathly stare, like, dude, what the hell is this? And I mean, of course, the only one who can cure this shit is Chopper, right? I mean, like, maybe Law, but Law is mostly a surgeon, right? So yeah, it mostly would end up to Chopper, but yeah, well. Anyways, of course, we cut to Luffy, and Luffy is right now, he's at the first floor of the basement, right? And yeah, we get to see, right? We get to see how it's structured here, right? And there's like basement 2, basement 1. Basement 2 is below. We don't know if they're ever gonna go there, but yeah, they're right now in basement 1, and there's like 5 floors. Yeah, and the top is the 6th floor, right? Yeah, the dome is the 6th one. So they basically have to climb like 6 floors. So, well, they've got their work cut out. And well, we see that Luffy is kicking ass as always, and Sanji just pulls Luffy back, and he's like, yeah, he attacks these people, and he's like, idiot, you just stop, you just stop hitting these people. Just conserve your energy for Kaido, right? Because Kaido, yeah, you definitely need like 1,000% against Kaido. Like, yeah, right now it looks kind of different, but yeah, at the end of this chapter, of course, we see what a beast Kaido is. But yeah, I'm getting ahead of myself. But yeah, Sanji basically, he says like, dude, just save your energy for Kaido, right? And we see this beast pirate headliner, Briscola, and yeah, he's a gorilla smile user, but yeah, he's probably one of the weirdest smile users we've seen, right? Like, he his arm, right? His arm turned into the upper half of a gorilla's body. Like, yeah, his arms didn't turn into gorilla's face or hands, or no, it turned into complete like half gorilla. That is just damn. I guess it's cool. It's weird, but it's cool. I mean, even Luffy's like, dude, what the hell is this, dude? Of course, but they just dodge his attacks, right? I mean, come on, this dude is just garbage, of course. And Sanji is like, dude, just stop, all right? Luffy, just stop, save your energy. I'm gonna go and fight these people. Like, I'm gonna crush all of these opponents in like 10 seconds. And Luffy's like, dude, but if we team up together, we can take them in 3 seconds, man. And well, as they are arguing, we see an attack like shark tile punch, and this gorilla dude, he just gets crushed in like in a second. And Of course, we see Jinbei there, and he's like, "Oh, Luffy, Sanji, I thought you'd be here. I'll be escorting you both to the rooftop. To make sure you conserve your energy for Kaido." And for the first time, we actually see Sanji arguing with Jinbei, and he's like, "Dude, why are you butting your head in all of this shit? Like, I'm doing this with Luffy, so I cleared all of this path for Luffy. You just don't get to come here and act cool and shit, and you know act like you cleared the path for us." And you know, and Jinbei is like, "Oh, is that so? My apologies, man." And of course, Jinbei is like, "Well, our samurai allies have already headed upstairs, right? Let's just head there ourselves." And Sanji again is like, "So you've already have a complete grasp of the state of battlefield, huh? Why are you acting cool, man? You listen up, dude. You don't get to come here and let your guard down and act cool, man. If we don't see Luffy for like a second, he'll just jump into some other bullshit fight. So you gotta concentrate." Like Sanji is just arguing with Jinbei, right? He's like explaining to Jinbei, like, "Dude, you don't come and act cool here. We gotta take care of Luffy because he he's a crazy dude." And oh shit, man. I mean, look, to this argument, right? I think this is Oda noticing people, the community making memes about, Jinbei replacing Sanji. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a nod to that meme, right? Like, I'm pretty sure Oda knows that, like, that people are making memes about Sanji being replaced by Jinbei, man. This shit is just funny, man. Ah, shit, man. Of course, Oda, man. It's Oda. But of course, now we cut to Shinobu and Momo. They're, of course, again running away from Yamato. And well, what do we see is, we see a cat right there, right? And that cat is, of course, it has a paper on its face, and with an eye drawn upon its face, right? Like, on the paper there's an eye, just like Who's Who, just like Bao Huang, the Kaido's assistant. Yeah, exactly. And yeah, what that cat is actually doing, the cat is basically a kind of like camera, right? Surveillance camera. And it's relaying information to Bao Huang herself, and she's relaying that to not Kaido. Yeah, Kaido is busy right now. To King, of course, the second in command. And you know, King is like, "Oh, I got that, Bao Huang." So he just picks up his Denden Moshi, and he's like, "Well, this is King. The enemy forces make up to a total amount of 5,400 men. So, the majority are samurai, with Odin's retainers making up the core. So, the only thing you gotta do is go and, kill Kozuki Momonosuke. So, these people just want to make Momonosuke the shogun of Wano. So, if you just kill them, the samurai will lose the will to fight, and they'll just get the fuck out of here. And well, the pirates are a different story, but at least we'll get the samurai. But so yeah, Momonosuke's location is, and we just relays Momonosuke's location to them. And well, what do we see? Of course, Sasaki is right there, man. Sasaki is back. And oh shit, man. Sasaki just hits this. I don't know what he does, but we basically see an explosion, right? Yeah. Oh, sorry. I mean, we see some cannons and shit, and they just hit Shinobu and Momonosuke, and Shinobu just explodes, and you know she just falls there, and Shinobu takes in all the arrows and bullets and shit, and Shinobu is completely fucked right now. I mean, look, Shinobu, yeah, a lot of people hated Shinobu, but right now, I mean, oh shit, she's getting wrecked, right? She's getting wrecked to protect Momonosuke, and well, well, anyways, of course, we see that you know one of the one of the headliners, of course, one of the headliners who looks like a tortoise is, yeah, he basically, a tortoise is his legs, right? Yeah, I mean, yeah. And that dude with the battle axe, right, he just jumps to cut Shinobu and Momonosuke apart, and well, what do we see? Well, Yamato just comes in and you know one shots that dude, and of course, we know she's gonna one shot that dude. Come on, I mean, who, who did not expect that? But well, what we did not expect is Sasaki's team, right? And his team is called the Beast Pirates Armored Corps, and yeah, we see all these smile users with kind of abilities that has armors and shit, right? I mean, of course, one we see kind of like a crab girl, and we see like a beetle kind of thing, and we also, of course, we just saw the tortoise dude, and yeah, the the biggest one there is, of course, a rhino mink, and he, of course, he's like, it looks at in the beginning, it looks like he's riding the rhino, right? But no, actually, he is the rhino, like, his bottom half of his body is a whole ass rhino, and he's just basically, his body is right above the head of the rhino, right? Like, it looks like he's riding it, but yeah, he's not, like. And we could say, that is one of the better you know smiles we've seen. Like, that dude, I mean, in a battle, that would be dope. Like, of course, he can't live in a house, but yeah, in a battle, that is dope. And of course, Sasaki is riding this rhino, and well, of course, looking at this, Sasaki definitely has some armored dinosaur power, right? Of course, his zone is definitely some armored dinosaur, and that is, of course, it could be a Triceratops. Looking at this rhino, I'm pretty sure it's Triceratops, but it could be Stegosaurus, or the dinosaur who, like, crushes people with its tail or some shit, like, yeah, whatever the names are, right? The names, yeah, who knows? But yeah, this dude, like, at least this much is confirmed that he's definitely gonna be some armored kind of dinosaur. So probably Triceratops, right? I mean, a lot of the people were saying, yeah, he's gonna be a Triceratops, but yeah, man, who knows? Maybe he is gonna be. And well, anyways, right? Sasaki is like, oh, so Master Yamato, you're still acting out, huh? And Yamato is like, I'm not acting out, alright? In the name of the Kazuki family, I'm participating in this war, and well, I guess we're gonna see Sasaki versus Yamato, or at least for this point, right? Like, I don't know if this is the final fight, but yeah, at least for now, yeah, Sasaki versus Yamato. But well, all of that is one thing, right? But now we get to the interesting part of the chapter, and that is, of course, the rooftop of the dome. And, well, what do we see? We see Kaido is down, right? He just fell down, just like, with in the fight with Luffy and Odin. He, of course, fell down, but you see, I was kinda wrong, right? I mean, what did I say? Luffy's attacks and Odin's attacks made Kaido just fall down and, revert back to his regular form, like whatever, Oni form, human form, whatever you want to call it, right? But this time that did not happen. You see, Kaido just fell down as a dragon itself, right? He didn't revert his form, and you see the samurai are like, well, man, just cut his throat, just behead him until Kaido isn't beheaded, until his head isn't off his body. We haven't won yet, so come on, let's move. And well, Kaido is not unconscious. You see, Kaido is like, your tenacity, huh? You, for a moment, I felt like I saw Kozuki Odin behind you people. And, well, I wouldn't have minded if, you managed to kill me, because if you were as strong as Kozuki Odin, I would have actually loved that death, right? And when my wound aches, I'm reminded of it. And well, there you go, man. There you go. Of course, people have been saying, and yeah, people haven't been listening. There you go. You see, when his wound aches, what is Kaido reminded of? Well, of course, you know, he he sees the same scene of, you know, Odin getting distracted because of, Higurashi, right? Higurashi becoming into Momonosuke. Yeah, Odin getting distracted because of that, and Kaido not actually noticing that and basically one-shotting Odin, right? Kaido is haunted by that fact that he did not beat Kozuki Odin fair and square. Like, even now, he has PTSD of that shit. Like, he cannot bear the thought that, such a badass as Odin was actually taken out because of some bullshit done by, Higurashi, and Kaido actually not noticing that, right? That thought actually haunts him, and that's why, you know, when, these people actually cut him, these people use Rio and cut him, he thought maybe these people finally, at least together got up to Odin and, they could hurt him like Odin, but no, they could not. And well, here you go, man. Here you go, everybody. This is what I've been saying, right? And well, here you go, man. Kaido's speech, yeah. But as expected, you are not Odin. There will never be a samurai as monstrous as him again. Your cuts are too shallow. With only this level of strength, you won't even be able to open my old wounds. You are too weak. And Kaido just roars, right? He just roars. And what do we see? We see these wind scythes, right? Everybody is like, oh, what the hell is this shit? And we see these wind scythes just come towards them, and you see Kiku tries to dodge one of these wind scythes, right? I mean, not dodge but block, right? And she tries to, like, with her right arm, she just holds her sword and tries to block it, and what do we see? Well, this wind scythe actually cuts through that sword and rips her left arm completely. Like her shoulder and everything is just off like this. Oh shit, dude. This is what I'm talking about, man. This is the shit, god damn. Yeah, I mean, Kiko's arm it just lobbed off of her body. Like, it just came off and oh shit, man. That is just goddamn phenomenal, man. And everybody is like, oh, Kiku, no! Izo, Kinemon, they're just concerned. And Kiko's face, we see her face and she's just, whoa, she's just done. And oh, shit, man, shit. Well, this is what I've been talking about. Like, shit, man. I mean, I've been saying, right? Look, it's some PTSD stuff. There's a lot of things going, right? Of course, the samurai are strong and shit, but because Kaido has his own problems, his own problems of wanting a hero, not a hero, but a warrior's death, and him just regretting the fact that he did not notice that Odin was distracted because of Higurashi, and he just thought Odin he just isn't ready and just took him out. And well, there you go, man, there you go. That's why Kaido have been like kind of shaky, right? He's like, he said it himself, man. I mean, if you had Odin's strength, I would have been ready to die. Like, I would have loved to die because I did something wrong there. And yeah, I would have loved for some samurai to cut me down in Odin's name. But well, you guys are trash. I mean, whoa. Again, I don't want people quoting me wrongly. I'm not saying, the samurai are trash. I'm saying Kaido is saying, you guys are not worth it. So there you go, people. There you go. Kaido the Beast, 100 Beast Kaido, the invincible Kaido. Well, here you go. Here he is, man. Here he is. And yeah, he didn't even revert back to his Oni form like he did against Odin and Luffy. Like, yeah, he just, he in his dragon form, he just, he sent some wind sights, and there you go. Kiko's arm just lopped off. I'm not saying, that is enough to take out all of the scabbards, but yeah, and looking at the message today, saying that we're coming close to the climax of Act 3. Yeah, I don't think after saying that message, Oda is gonna back down now. Like, now, it's Kaido's time. It's time for the tragedy to hit. And yeah, well, I guess I'll have to talk about it, right? So, well, here you go. So, you see, Kaido, what did he say in this chapter? Like, well, he said, you see, there will never be a samurai as monstrous as him. Of course, as Odin, right? Like, nobody will be able to cut me down like Odin did. Like, my wound by your cuts, like, it's like paper cut, right? So my wound didn't even open because of your cuts. So yeah, there would never be a samurai that'll be able to do that again. So, well, if you see, if Denjiro and Ashura Doji can't do that, and of course there was Inuarashi as well. So you see, if those three, right, those three, probably the strongest samurai Wano has to offer, right? If those three can't cut down, and I mean, cut down Kaido like Odin did, and Kaido, the only thing Kaido wants is, of course, for a samurai to cut him down. And, well, oh shit, man. The Zoro fans are rejoicing today. They're celebrating. They know what it is about, and well, oh shit. I mean, look, I don't know about the ZKK, right? I'm not, I don't know about the Zoro killing Kaido club, but I'm like, this is clear indication of Zoro cutting Kaido club. Like the ZCK club is going strong right now. I mean, yeah, Zoro is definitely gonna mortally wound Kaido. Like, I'm not saying he's gonna kill him. I'm not saying that wound is gonna, definitely that is the key to, just take down Kaido. But yeah, like Zoro is definitely wounding Kaido just like Odin did. I mean, look, that statement, like, that is Oda clearly saying to our face that, yeah, dude, if these samurai cannot do, the only samurai remaining here to do what it's, what has to be done is, well, Zoro. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, Zoro cutting Kaido club. Yeah, they're going strong. All right. Well, anyways, that's the chapter. So, comment down on whatever you think is gonna happen, and of course, the samurai stuff, the Kiko stuff, and Zoro stuff. So, yeah, well, anyways, man, if you think the video is good, then of course, like, share, subscribe, and I'll really appreciate you guys doing all of these things. And, well, as always, until next time, peace.